everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite GTA enthusiast here, and today we're diving back into our DLC wishlist series with part 4. This time, we're refocusing on some seriously cool ideas that would be a dream come true for all these solo players out there, but with the option to bring friends along for the ride. So buckle up because we've got a lot to talk about. First up on our list, the Maid Cafe DLC. Now, hear me out. Imagine owning a themed cafe in the heart of Los Santos. You'd be in charge of everything, designing the interior with unique, cute, or even bizarre decorations, customizing staff uniforms, and crafting a menu that goes beyond the usual sprunk and ecola. The business loop would be all about managing your cafe. You'd hire and train NPC staff, each with their own skills and personalities. Maybe one is a master barista who makes amazing coffee, boosting customer satisfaction, while another is a charismatic host who brings in more patrons. The solo gameplay would involve daily management tasks, sourcing high-quality ingredients through fun, low-stress missions, and running marketing campaigns to make your cafe the hottest spot in the city. And for the social aspect, you could invite your friends to hang out at your cafe, or even hire them as special staff for a session, giving them a cut of the profits. This DLC would offer a chill, profitable, and stylish way to enjoy the world of GTA Online without the constant pressure of high-stakes combat. Next, let's take to the skies with the Passenger Plane Company DLC. We have cargo businesses, so why not a passenger airline? Players could purchase a hangar at LSIA and start their own airline. Fly Los Santos, or whatever you want to call it. You'd start with a small prop plane and work your way up to a fleet of luxurious private jets and even massive commercial airliners. The core gameplay for solo players would revolve around completing flight routes. These wouldn't just be simple point-A to point-B trips. You could have VIP transport missions where you have to fly smoothly to avoid upsetting your high-paying client. Or tourist flights that require you to fly over specific landmarks. You'd also manage your fleet, customizing liveries, upgrading interiors, and hiring NPC pilots and cabin crew. The progression would feel amazing. Going from short domestic flights to long-haul international routes. And, of course, you could invite your friends to be your co-pilots or even act as cabin crew during special multiplayer flights, turning a routine trip into a hilarious role-playing adventure. Now for something that hits close to home for many of us, the Game Studio DLC. Imagine buying an office space in Rockford Hills and starting your own independent game development studio. This would be a fantastic money sink and a super engaging solo business. You'd hire NPC developers, artists, and programmers, each contributing to the game's creation. The gameplay loop would involve making choices about your game's genre, art style, and gameplay mechanics. You'd have to manage a budget, set deadlines, and run marketing campaigns to build hype for your game's release. Missions could involve researching other in-game activities like racing or shooting to improve your own game's design. The success of your game would depend on the choices you make, leading to a massive payout if you create a hit. You could even invite friends to your studio to playtest your game in a special arcade mode or help you with specific development tasks. It's a meta, creative, and totally unique business idea that would be a blast. Building on the luxury theme, let's talk about the Yacht Builder DLC. We can customize cars, planes, and apartments, so why can't we build our own super yachts from the ground up? This DLC would introduce a new shipyard property where the magic happens. Instead of just picking a pre-made model, you'd choose a hull and then customize everything. We're talking multiple decks, custom layouts, choosing where to put the hot tub, the bar, the helipad, even a submersible bay. The solo gameplay would involve sourcing rare materials for construction, Maybe you need special wood from Paletto Forest or advanced marine-grade steel from a guarded facility. You'd hire a team of NPC engineers and designers to bring your vision to life. Once built, you could sell your custom yachts to wealthy NPCs for a massive profit, making you the premier shipwright of San Andreas. Or you could keep your masterpiece as the ultimate personal headquarters. Your friends could visit your shipyard to see your latest creation and maybe even help you acquire some of the rarer components. Finally, and this might be my favorite idea, the Contact Broker DLC. We've spent years working for characters like Lester, Martin Madrazo, and Agent 14. What if we became the person who connects the dots? In this DLC, you would act as a broker, a middleman for the criminal underworld. You wouldn't necessarily get your hands dirty on every job, but you'd be the one setting them up. Here's how it would work. An NPC contact, say a disgruntled CEO, would come to you with a problem. You'd then have a roster of other NPCs, a skilled driver, a demolitions expert, a master hacker, and you'd assemble the right team for the job. Your task is to plan the operation, choosing the approach, the crew, and the equipment. The mission would then play out with you either taking on a key role yourself or overseeing it from a command center, like a more advanced version of the arcade's master control terminal. The more successful the crew you dispatch, the better your reputation and the bigger your cut. This would also be a great way to bring back some classic characters. And for multiplayer, you could hire your friends as part of the NPC crew, giving them a piece of the action and letting them take on the specialist roles you assign. It completely flips the script on how we interact with the game's missions. So there you have it, 5 massive DLC ideas tailored for a more relaxed, creative, and engaging solo experience, but with seamless ways to include your friends. From running a cafe to designing games and orchestrating heists from the shadows. These concepts will add incredible depth to the world of GTA Online. What do you think? Which one of these would you want to see the most? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I read every single one. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and love brainstorming about the future of GTA, make sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next one.